What's up, my G? We're gonna go over the unboxing of Bebop. So let's go. First of all, this is Bebop from the Super7 series. See it right there? It says Super 7. Alright. Sponsored, I guess, by Nickelodeon. The box. Really nice box. In the back it says Bebop, Powerhouse Punk Enforcer for the Foot Clan. It has a little bit of a backstory on him. And just off of my first impression, it looks good. My son got me this one for my collection, and I was really happy with it. And when it came, it has like a slip that goes over the box, protecting the box. And then that box came inside of a box. So it was like 2 boxes over this one. So if you really wanted to store it for whatever reason, you could store it and protect the box, because I already messed it up right there. But we're about to unbox this one, so let's go. Be careful with how you unbox. Get this one off right here. And you know, Bebop wasn't one of my favorite ones. You know, of course, as a kid, I liked the Turtles, and Bebop was one of the villains. But if I had to pick one of the villains, Bebop was my favorite villain, right? He just looked cool. You know, he was the more colorful one. Rocksteady, he's dark. Shredder, they just made you hate Shredder, you know what I mean? Just who Shredder was. But Bebop was pretty cool to be a bad guy. Krang just looked ugly. So, right now, I'm about to pull them out. Let me show you this so you could get the full flavor. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to be neat with it because I want to put it back in the box. Ah! So, off rip, I see in the back, there's 2 other hands. He's got 2 heads. All right. I have another one that I'm going to be showing you, Mondo Gecko. That's going to be a different one from the Super 7 series. Super 7 series is very colorful, vibrant, a lot of detail, top-notch. If you ask me, they're top-notch action figures, man. They look really cool. I've seen a few of them. I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen a few of them, and every single one I've seen has looked really, really good. All right, but on this one, if you ask me, my opinion, they have 2 heads. Both the heads are exactly the same. The only difference is the one that he's wearing, at least in this box, his skin tone is pink. And the other one, it matches his skin tone on the rest of his body. I would have rather had a different looking face. Maybe a snarling lip, mouth open, something different rather than the skin tone. Because if you look at it, like, you know, he's got a pink head and the rest of his body don't match. But that's just me. You let me know in the comment section what you think. The packaging on this is... The outside packaging was really nice, really slick, very clean. They protected the box, very nice. But the inside, there's not really much to it. It's just a red background. Nothing special. Let's go ahead and get into this, though. Trying to take my time here so I don't mess it up too bad. I'm going to put it back in. All right, on the back of the plastic, you get this little weapon case, a sword, a shield, and Bebop's famous little ray gun. You also get 2 extra hands. Let me pull one out. Man, these toys were made for kids. Let me tell you. Kid would be salty trying to pull this out. Get out of here. Unbelievable. Both hands look the same. I ain't even going to go through all of that and get the other one out. That's the hand. The other hand is the same hand, but, you know, a left one or right one, whatever it is. See, Quinn's probably a little salty at me right now. If you know, if you've been on this channel, then you know who Quinn is. She's my sidekick, Old English Bulldog. And she is a character. bro. You are lucky I love you. Because all of this work makes me not want to put him back in here. Like, this is not going to be easy to get him back in here. I got him out without damaging him. But here he go. Bam. He's got a torso twist. Listen, man. This thing is cool. This is probably the nicest action figure I have. Like, literally, like in the hands. This thing is awesome, bro. The legs don't really bend like a knee would bend, but they turn left. Oh, no, they do. Hold on. They do. They do bend. I see where they're supposed to bend. But I'm not going to attempt it because I know how I am. And I might end up breaking this thing. But I know you won't be able to tell. But there's hinges behind his knee. So I think you're supposed to be able to bend that. But I'm not going to try that. But obviously his arms. See, if his arms bend like this, then his legs got to do it too. He's got front and back. Not really this. He doesn't have that. Same thing on the other end. His wrists go back and forth. His head is changeable. This thing looks good, man. They do a good job. The jacket, you can't take off the jacket, but the jacket is like a plastic. It's separate. The shields, the turtle shields on his shoulders have a little bit of play to them. Man, let me tell you, this is a pretty good action figure here. I'm trying to check out these legs, though. They're not that easy to bend. If I were you, if you get one and you open it up, I wouldn't suggest bending it. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's leave him right there for a second. So you have the other head. So you have pretty much the same weapons that you have here, but these are just gray. I don't know why they would give you two sets. Maybe if you lose one, or maybe if you want to paint some your own color, because these are just plain gray. Some people do that. I've seen people do that online. You probably seen them too. Comment that in the comment section if you've seen that. But all in all, Bebop, not my favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle character, but if I had to rate just the villains, my favorite villain, if I have to scale this on a 1 through 10, this action figure, Super7 action figure, Nickelodeon, right? I would give this a solid 8-7. 8-7, and it would have been a 9 and some change if it would have been easier to bend the knees. I feel like if I bend the knees, I'm going to break them. So, if you guys are hearing me over there at Super7, do something about that. Maybe it's just this guy. Maybe it's just the way, he's got big trunky feet. Maybe the other action figures move a little bit differently. But this guy, it has the hinges behind it, not really mobile at the knees. So if you was wanting to pose him a certain way that had to do with the knees, maybe putting his foot on top of a turtle and taking pictures that way, people do that type of stuff. I wouldn't do it. But let me know what you guys think. Bebop, Super7, that's my review on it. I like it. 8.7. Let me know what you guys think. All right, catch you on the next one.